Well, you guys all saw the road rage video with the company truck in our last compilation. I mentioned that I would do a video on the follow-up to this after I contacted the business owner. But first, let's play the clip from our compilation. Never road rage in a company truck, or at all for that matter. It looks like this driver runs a stop sign and steals the company truck's right-of-way, then beeps him. I honked at him to quit reversing into the busy intersection. Two wrongs don't make a right, and I sincerely believe he was going to chase after that other driver. But when you're driving a company truck, you have to be the better person. So when I returned home, I wanted to see if I could identify the business on the side of the truck, and I had just intended to let the business owner know about the incident. I hadn't planned on spending any more time on this. You know, it wasn't the most egregious road rage I've seen. It was dangerous, for sure, but it was very brief and it stopped before it got any more dangerous than it already was. I don't think he noticed this other driver behind him. And just prior to this, there was a group of small kids on bicycles that were going back and forth through this intersection. And trucks don't give good visibility when backing up, so it was a really stupid thing to do, and thankfully he stopped before the danger level got completely out of hand. Anyway, when I returned home and reviewed the footage, I just couldn't make out the cursive writing on the business logo, despite digitally zooming the image and enhancing it. So I turned to a local subreddit, posted screenshots of the logo, and right away I started getting a barrage of locals telling me that this was the Do Crew Company here in Napa. That's a pet waste removal company. So great, now I knew who to contact. And indeed, the logo does match, and the writing matches. I sent a quick email to the email address on their website describing the situation and that it was dangerous and asked them if they'd like to see the dashcam footage. It wasn't long before I got a response. This is the response I got. Pause the video if you want to read the whole thing. The lady who responded is the co-owner. It's a husband and wife that own the business. Well, anyway, as you can see in the email, she said she would fire the employee. Well, she hadn't even seen the video yet, and she's already telling me she'd fire them, which is also something that's often considered confidential information. Well, I smell BS on that. It gets more interesting, even though we didn't correspond with each other any further. So I posted an update on the local subreddit for anyone, curious, who wanted to know what the outcome was. In response to my update, I had people telling me that they have no employees and that the owner was probably just telling me that she'd fire the employee to make the situation just go away. So I was starting to get curious now. I had not planned on wasting any more time on this incident, but I just had to know. The state of California has public information posted on businesses. I found their listing, and everything is public information. I found no evidence whatsoever that they have any employees. The listing indicates that the husband and wife couple run their business from their home and that they started their business months earlier. So it's not a very old business, hasn't been around very long. I also found them on Facebook and on Nextdoor. The husband has pictures of himself, and he looks a lot like the driver I saw that day. I could be wrong, but there was a strong resemblance. This incident also took place approximately a quarter mile from where their home is, where they run their business from. So the bottom line is, yeah, I think she was BSing me. I really believe it was her husband driving. And this incident is also a cautionary tale. When you are driving a company vehicle, and even more so, if it's your business and you have no employees to blame it on, you have to be on your best behavior. If you can't control your emotions, you are seriously risking your business reputation. Had he taken his road rage further, like gone through with chasing the lady down and being continually aggressive toward her or confronting her, or God forbid he crashed into somebody or backed over someone, he and his wife's business would have been absolute toast. We've seen businesses becoming instantly famous online, the bad kind of famous, from stuff like this, so just don't do it. Some of you guys know that I was a business owner for over 15 years. In the beginning of owning a business, I used to drive around with what looked like an oversized business card on the sides of my car. After a while, I got to thinking that was probably a bad idea for my business because of my tendency to honk at stupid drivers and really lay on the horn at them like I used to do in the old days. I never had anyone call or email me after a honking incident. Since my phone number and email were plainly visible on my car, but I eventually took the information off the sides of my car so my business reputation wouldn't be at risk anymore because of the honking. And that's okay because I really didn't need that kind of advertising. My business flourished just fine without it. I had way more than enough clients to keep me busy. But you know what eventually killed my business? AI. Yep, that's why my business recently went belly up. There was no way to adapt to it, so I just had to close the doors. It was costing more money to keep the business open than any revenue I was getting. Thanks, AI. Well, it's just a sign of the times. I am still working in the same town, though, so there will still be videos of dumb drivers on St. Helena streets. Nonetheless, if you rely on external advertising like having your business name, phone number, or whatever on the side of your vehicle, even honking at people puts your business at risk. So in that case, only honk if you absolutely must to avoid a crash, or if you have to get someone's attention who might hit someone else, or whatever hazard needs the honking. Anyway, that's all. I don't know if the owners know about the video being published on YouTube, and frankly, I don't care. One way or another, whether they learn the easy way or the hard way, hopefully they'll figure out how reacting with anger in their company truck can hurt their image. But hopefully nobody gets physically hurt in that process if he reacts like that again and does something dangerous. All right, stay safe, everybody. All right, guys, there's a lot more exciting content to come. So be sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon, drop a comment below, give us a thumbs up and share. Also, check out some of our other videos. Thank you for watching.